Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20, and welcome to episode 37 of Direwolf20's Mechanical Mastery Let's Play series, where today I've done a little bit of prep between episodes, getting a lot of the extended crafting stuff on AutoCraft ready to go. Between episodes, I basically let this stuff run for a few hours, and we've got plenty, I think, of singularities going on. Some of them were maxed out on, some of them were not quite maxed out on. Uranium seems to be the lowest for some reason, I'm not sure why. But I got all this stuff up and running, and we got a bunch of those kinds of singularities. Everything's going great. And the plan for today is to automate the creation of the ultimate singularity, because I'm pretty sure that's what's next in my quest line. This guy. Yeah, you. Let's put that on the to-do. So first, though, I want to make some crystalline ingots. And I want to get, like, a bunch of them. And then put all this away, and this can all go away now. And then this can go away. If I'm not mistaken, I want to make an ultimate, I think I want to make an elite crafting table and turn it into the elite auto crafting table. And for that, we need crystalline components. These are the automatable versions of the crafting tables. Cool. So I should be able to get an ultimate now. Hooray! And that should be cool. Easy peasy. Right? Whole bunch of stuff crafting. Did all the configuration of stuff off camera so that we're ready to go. So now, let's automate both... Well, I don't even know if I need to automate crystal ingots. Like, let's wait and see if we're going to need a lot of these. But we definitely want to automate the ultimate auto crafting table. And we want to look at extended crafting to remember how that works. Because I kind of don't remember. I remember that there was stuff that was involved in doing things, but I honestly really don't know. Let's see what happens. Hey, there we go. Cool. And that's the normal ultimate crafting table. And then we have to make all these things to make it auto. Which shouldn't be too bad. Sweet. Alright. Ultimate auto. Cool. Now, to make the ultimate singularity, we need the ultimate auto crafting table to happen. I'm guessing we're going to need a pattern provider of some kind. And how did I do on channels over here? Where did I leave off with that guy? That is using... That's not a good number. Can't really easily tell, can I? What I should do is change the input side there, but meh. What I could say is what's coming out here. Well, if nothing's online... That doesn't help, does it? No. But I'm pretty sure I'm at 7, right? Because this was 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. I'm almost certain that's 7. So I could sneak one more crafting table over here, and we could just be like, hey, this is my guy. Alright? So he apparently needs power. I could just run some ultimate cables over. Oh, that's not ultimate cables. The tubes and the cables all look the same. I can't help it. Sweet. Okay. Shift left click to save this recipe. So I'm guessing what I want to do is something like this. With you here. And then some cables. Let's see. Let's figure out how this works and then we'll leave it exactly like that forever. So that's the crystal ingot. I don't know if I need to automate those, so let's hold off on automating crystal ingots, and let's instead automate the ultimate singularity. So if I'm not mistaken, AE2 just has support for like a ton of craft components right now, so I think all we have to do is... cool. Yeah. I think good. I think good. Now, something did just occur to me in my brain. Something did just occur to me in my brain. I don't have access to any of my singularities in my system because the lever's off. That's a whoops. That's a little bit of a whoops. Right? So we should probably consider doing something about that, right? Yeah, it just occurred to me that I did that. And that's not that smart, Direwolf. It's not that clever. So let's disconnect some things here and rewire a little bit. If I can think of a good way to do it, that's not horrible. Because realistically, this guy being right there is not going to make my life easy. I could move him to over here. How hard would that be for me? I could do that. How about we do that? I take you, and I instead put you over here, right? And that means that we're going to want the insert on purple that was previously inserting into that dude. Can go into here. And let's make sure that you're actually linked up to everything. This is like how you test it, if that turns everything. Nice. Okay. Cool. And then my storage bus can go here, but then we're going to need anchors. And that should be cool, right? And then probably another anchor here. That should be cool. And then what I should do is relocate this guy to be like here. Maybe here. BFOF, is that the right one? BFOF. See the frequency at the top there? That's how you know if you're connected correctly. That should bring everybody back online, right? So now you've got 5 channels in use here, and you would have 3, and that's your total of 8. Perfect. And now I should see all my singularities, even though this is disabled. Fixed. Not terrible. All right. So now can I make an ultimate singularity? I have no idea. Let's see what happens. So we're going to hit start, and that might be cool. Yep, or not. That also works. That also works. Okay, let's put a chest here and see what happens. Because I might need to I might need to do this. Let's do that again. Hopefully, yes, all the stuff went into the chest. Perfect. That's what I wanted to see. Let's put away some stuff for a sec. Because I might need to tell you this is what you're making. Shift and left click to save this recipe. Ultimate singularity is saved to 1. Cool. Easy peasy enough. And then I just need to get you out of there. How about a logistical transporter? What I'll probably wind up doing, let's not do this. Let's do this. And I can only assume that this thing's smart enough to not... Oh, you're in the wrong mode. To not extract anything but what completed, right? And then you can actually just connect right into here like this. That's a little bit cleaner looking. Does that mean complete and everybody happy? Because I think that means complete and everybody happy. Now, the question is, will you auto-insert into here now? Since I saved the ultimate singularity. So if I do this now... Hooray! Quest complete! He doesn't seem to want to, does he? Nope. No, he does not. He may be like one of those like only insert in the top kind of deals. So what I could do, let's do this. And then let's do that. Nope. Is there sidedness to this thing or something? Like, what is going on here? Why, you know, accept items, ultimate crafting table. Wasn't there like another thing that you needed? From extended crafting. This is the auto one, right? Yes, the auto one. Crafting core. There's like a thing that goes on top of it, isn't there? Isn't there a thing that sits on top of it? There is an extended crafting book. Maybe I should make that real quick and see what I'm missing. I feel like there was a thing that goes on top of it. Let's see, crafting methods, auto table crafting is simply placing a chest above the table and inserting items into said chest. Item insertion uses power. Oh, well that's easy. We take this dude. I can probably put you away. I'm gonna put you away. I'm gonna put you away. Put you away. That should be cool. So the chest goes here, and this, and then this, and then that. And then this, and then things just going in here. They're automatically going into the table, and I guess it's crafting now. And then it should extra. Okay, cool. There you go. There's the process, right? So now one more try. Start. Everything went in. It's auto crafting, and then we're done. Sweet. We have auto crafting of ultimate singularities complete. How cool is that? Quest complete. No rewards. Makes me feel bad. But you know what's next now? The final star. That's going to be a big 45 component craft. How many do we have over here? We have what, 25? So that's going to be a much larger setup. And I might make a dedicated mechanical crafter for that. What do you guys think of that plan? Does that sound like a plan? I feel like that's a plan. Ultimately, it needs to be basically a 7x7, but you can leave out the corners. Okay. So let's come back in a minute once I prep 45 mechanical crafters and probably a few other things. Oh, I don't have you on autocraft? How big of a fail is that? How big of a fail is that, Direwolf? So we're going to need a lot of them. Yes. 43 more, please. Back in a few. Alright, so built the mechanical crafter. Ready to go with that. And now we just need to look at what the final star is composed of. So it's going to be a bunch of star shards, antimatter, dark matter, eternalist fuel blocks, and the ultimate singularity. All this is pretty easy. The only thing I might want more of is some more final star shards, because we have a few, but we might need like 10-ish more. We're going to need a healthy-ish amount of those things. Oh, andesite? We're low on andesite? How are we low on andesite? Didn't I have like fully automated andesite or no? Did I not ever? You were hooked up to things. Why are you not running, Chief? What did I break? You've got gravel in you. What did I break the andesite thing? Andesite is made with flint. We have no flint. Why would we have no flint? You got gummed up somewhere, didn't you? There we go. Andesite's happening again. Hooray! Woohoo! Andesite back. Is there another way to get andesite now that we're, like, deeper into cool things? I mean, we can make it like that. That's another option if we needed to. We're good on quartz, right? Yeah, we have 32,000 quartz. I think we could probably go that route. So how about we do this? We will teach you that you can make andesite. Unless there's an even cooler way to do that, which I don't know that there is at the moment. Crusher, no. No. We'll do the quartz way, right? Yeah. Because you've got more than enough quartz, right? So if you need to make andesite, go ahead. Now for the final shards, about 7 more of them, we should be able to pull that off, right? And that'll take, a bit of time, but in theory it should all go. Right? And then these guys got all, consumed up. But that's okay. They'll start restocking themselves in advance for the next go-around. And what I might do is bump them up to 256 of each. I forget which one of these actually does but 256 of each. That'll be cool, right? And then your job will be a little bit of tedium at the moment. So what I'm going to do is probably do most of this off camera. But you on the opposite side, so this will be the north side, will have an extract everything, right? Like super fast. Okay, so that'll be your job. And then we just need to look at the pattern, right? So it's going to be final, anti, final, anti, final, right? And that'll be these 5, right? So on the north, you, final. And then we're going to want some antimatter. We're going to want the ultimate singularities. What else was involved there? Eternalist fuel blocks and dark matter. And I have to teach you how to make those, obviously, but we'll get there, right? And then, so that's the north side of you, right? And then the north of you will be antimatter, right? And then repeat 40 times. So I'll be back after I config all that, because you guys don't want to watch that, right? No, that sounds really boring. So let me show you guys a little pro tip with Laser IO here. You can totally modify bulk amounts of filters at a time. So, for example, I'm looking at the final star shard here, and we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 dark matter dudes, right? So all I have to do now is get 12 of these and put dark matter in it. And now I have 12 basic filters with dark matter. You can also hold shift and see what item is stored in the filters there. So with that done, we need, what, 8 Eternalist fuel blocks? Right? And then we just need 1 of the ultimate, so that shouldn't be too bad. So now, right, when I go here, I've got the final star shard, right? The next one after that will be antimatter, so all I have to do is this and antimatter, right? And then north, I can put this in here, and then that's going to be dark matter, right? North, this, dark matter, just save myself some clicks. Dark matter, right? And then antimatter and star shard, right? So you with antimatter, and you with star shard. Cool. And then it's north, this dude is antimatter. Nope, not that one. This one, antimatter, right? And then dark matter. And then 3 Eternalist fuel. And the other nice thing about this is because we mathed it all out and counted, I should have 0 down here in my slots when I'm all done. And if I have anything extra or I did something wrong, it should be pretty obvious what I did wrong, right? So that should be cool. Like, for example, speaking of doing things wrong, that should have been antimatter. So I just swap it out with this one. This is part of the reason that I did the whole card system the way I did it, is to make it easy to do this kind of thing. So, you know, little pro tip. Oh, and also that should be north, right? Antimatter. Cool. So I will be... Actually, no, wait. Hold on. Wait, I did this totally wrong. This should be dark matter. And this one should be antimatter. Because I am on this row. So the last one should be dark matter, then antimatter. Yep. Okay, I'm going to go do the rest off camera. So as you're seeing, we're on the top row now, and I just used my last dark matter because that is that one, right? And that's pretty cool. So I know I'm, you know, on the right track here because I ran out of dark matters. And then we've got you, and then you for that. And then the last row should be 3 shards and 2 antimatters, right? So that would be shard, antimatter, shard, antimatter, shard. Cool? Right? Isn't that neat? And now I just have to link everything up. All right, so that should be cool. And we should be linked now. So in theory then, all we need to do is set up a pattern provider and an interface. Right? So you go there. We get our pattern provider here. And then we just need our cables. We have to align with the appropriate amount of channels available. Where are we at here? You've got 7 out of 8 in use. If I wanted to save myself a channel, I could stick with a barrel here. Why don't I do that? Okay, and what we'll do is instead, we will have a node here who on the north will extract on orange, and you'll on the north insert on orange. Cool, and that should be good. And that'll save me a channel, which should bring you online. Okay, and now we can go make a request for this guy. Good deal? Sounds cool to me. I put that in this pattern doohickey. He should add all the items here. Laser IO will put them all in the appropriate spots, and then it'll go into here and then be sent back to the pattern provider, and we're good. So, final star time? Next. We're missing 8 Eternalist fuel, and for some reason, some mechanical essence. Why do you need mechanical essence? What do you need mechanical essences to make? Available 52. Where is my purples? Are you guys all gummed up and not working? Like, what's up with that? Fluid encapsulators are... hang on a moment. What is going on here? Why'd you guys get gummed up? What did I break? What is not working? You need this. We're out of these. So we're out of what? We've got Elite, Mobius, and Fissile fuel pellets. Elite, Mobius, and Fissile fuel pellets. So we're out of the yellow essences. And you guys aren't crafting because... Earth, wind... Is it ice charges we don't have? That's what it looks like, right? What's going on with my ice charges? You're out of Blizz powder. And you're out of Blizz powder because... we filled up on snowballs. Didn't I void upgrade you guys? Or no? Oh, there's your problem. Was that one of those things I'll get around to it at some point, and then I never got around to it at any point? I void upgraded a lot of this stuff, but not enough of it, apparently. Now we're behaving again? Now we're cooking. Should bring you guys all to fruition, maybe? You know what I bet is we are low on the yellows over here. So until these back stuff, we won't get any more advanced mechanicals. But that's okay. We should be cool. At least it's running again. Okay. So final... what else did we want to do? We wanted to teach it Eternalist fuel. But you know how to make that. You're missing that because you need what? Available 9, need to craft 3. So we need 3 more final star shards before we can get that going. And for that, we're going to need more of these things. Cool. So once you back stuff on the yellows, you should start making the advanced mechanical assets. So we need 4 stacks of yellows in here, which seems like it's coming along pretty quickly, so it won't be long. So how about we come back in a minute, and then we should be good to craft this. All right, now I think we have enough. So I've hit start on this. It should snag all that, which is cool. And then it's going to start refilling the ones that it can. Sweet. Go, system, go. All right. So now you're down here making more final shards, right? So you're prepping all the stuff you need to make final shards, which looks pretty good. Cool. And remember, final shards take a minute or two. You know, if I wanted to, I could add that keep in stock thing to the final shards, and that might not be a terrible idea. Like, always keep 12 in stock or something. But at this point, I mean, it's moving pretty quick, to be fair. It really is. It's not bad at all. It's making a bunch of glowing ingots. Making a bunch of brass ingots, that should all be resolved. It's making the chromatic compounds, that's all over here, remember? Dude, I love it when all the automation comes together and it just works. Available crafting, so polished rose quartz should be done in a moment. That should be cool. Okay. Let's come back in a minute. Looks like this one's in progress for the final shard. You can see it happening in the back row there. Remember, that final shard piece takes 20 iterations. There it goes, all done. That's one of them. Sweet. Yeah, let's come back when this is almost done, and then we'll watch the big craft occur. Alright, so we should be in the home stretch here. It's making the last final shard component. Let's get upstairs and get ready to watch and see if this thing, if I set it all up correctly. No idea. I hope so. So any second now, all those items should drop into that thing, the barrel. Here it comes. Yay. And then we just need the button press. That's right. We need a button press. Or actually, are you missing something? You're missing something? Did I miss you guys somehow? Ah, I put you on the wrong side. Now we're cool? Do you need the... I thought when you were completely full, you didn't need a button press. Unless I did something wrong. Let me review here. You. That all looks cool. This row, that, those three, that. Shard, those three, antimatter, shard, antimatter, antimatter. Yeah, that looks right. I think that's right. Let's try a button and see how that goes. Oh, you know what I need? We need rotational energy, don't we? Yeah, we kind of need a little bit of that. There's your problem. So let's get some cogwheels. I forgot all about that part. And then, what else do we need? We need some of these dudes. That's Dyer for you. He gets all the complex stuff set up, and then completely forgets about anything else. So how about we do something along these lines? If I put one of these guys here, and then we did a... Actually, I want to create up still gearbox, but like a vertical gearbox, would that be... Hooray, we did the thing! Final shard, it worked. Huzzah! We did it! We did it, folks! Final shard, quest complete. That is cool. So we are actually, like, super duper in the home stretch here. The final shard is what will give us access to all kinds of shenanigans. Unlimited RF, creative motor, creative storage disk from refined storage, which, correct me if I'm wrong, but that gives me, like, unlimited of all items, right? Creative fluid tank, creative vending upgrade, the final power flower, which is just going to be like a stupid amount. Also, that requires the creative motor, chemical tank, storage disk, and energy cube, so it looks like we're getting a lot of final shards for that. And then also that's what's going to let me get the creative flux efficiency guy, which is pretty cool. Not too shabby, right? Not too shabby at all. That ain't bad. Now, we're definitely going to need more of these. How much in total does this need? He needs, is that 240? Right? Of each of these guys? Yes, 240. And what am I storing in stock now? 256? So we should actually be good here. That said, I wouldn't mind overclocking these dudes to make this process a little bit faster. And for that, though, we would need the localized time destabilizer, which is time components, which don't look terrible to me. I can make those. And some ether gas, right? Which is also easy. So let me get that set up next episode so we can get these, and we'll come back next time and start making some of the creative mode stuff. For now, Del20 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Take it easy.